What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the EE podcast. I'm here with.
You're here as usual with Ermo. We decided the name this time is gonna be EE Podcast or EE Podcast. I don't know. Like, it's EE or it's EE Podcast.
What do you mean EE or EE?
I mean,
you mean
it's
EN?
EE
Okay.
or EE. How it's pronounced, so the fans would know.
However they want to pronounce it, man.
Not a big deal. So,
You can say double E, you can say EE,
Yeah.
you can say ENE. Don't matter. It's
anyways,
us.
welcome to EE Podcast.
Yeah, what's up, y'all?
My bro is flexing.
Yes, you flex first, though. So,
No, I mean, no. Never mind.
So Don Dini here, and let's start it off with travel adventures, man. What are like your favorite places, countries to travel, man? Let's hear you out.
Well, this topic is fun. I must say that at first. Shut your.
Shut your mouth!
First off, Alhamdulillah, thanks to God, this year I visited like 3 countries
Nice.
and everything was cool. I must say, Alhamdulillah, another time. I visited like Montenegro, Albania, and Kosovo, and they all were, I don't know, spectacular. I was with friends that made the whole experience even better. So I hope for the next year I'm gonna visit Cyprus. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but I think
Yeah, I
everyone
think so,
will
man.
understand that.
Yeah.
Put the flag over there so everyone will know that.
No.
So
Okay.
for now, I'm gonna stick with that. Can I hear what about you? And then I'm gonna continue speaking in this topic because I want to say another destination that I want to visit. But let's make this.
Yeah, we can just talk about
Yeah.
travel in general. It can be a broad topic. It doesn't have to be like, yo, top 3 countries. It can be like, it can be whatever you
Okay.
want it to be. Yeah, so I've visited, I believe, by age 17 countries. And Australia is one that pops to mind. When I was 10 years old, I lived there for a few months. So Melbourne is a really nice city. I like Australia. So I'll put that up there. I actually like the Czech Republic. Prague is very nice. And I think Ulcing, Montenegro is very nice as well.
That's where I've been, like 2 weeks ago or something.
Nice, man.
It was really nice.
Yeah, I was there like 2 years ago, and it was very phenomenal because you can go to other places and several countries, but the beaches are not as clean as in Montenegro.
Nice.
It's a different experience. The sand is so soft and nice and silky and smooth. Australia was very nice as well, but I was like a 9 to 10-year-old kid, so it's limited to how many things you can do. For example, I was like in a huge tank in like a adventure gaming place, and it was amazing. But as a 20-year-old, chilling in Ulcing with the fam was also amazing. So it's not like a comparable experience. It
Yeah,
depends
it's,
on perspective,
different.
ages.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can continue like with the path you went on, and I can go back.
Now, I must say, because you brought this topic up, the experience in Turkey was something else. Literally, I went in Istanbul and I was in a boat. I was carrying the boat.
They didn't know I'm son.
I was in the boat right under the bridge, the
Yeah.
Bosphore, and I grabbed a coffee, and literally that was extraordinary. I don't know what to say. It was the calmest moment that ever happened to me. Like, you know, sunny day, you're in a boat in Turkey, you see Europe and Asia. It was, I don't know, something else. And also, I must say, now the winter is coming, and if someone want to ski or is like a winter guy, shall visit Madonna di Campiglio in Italy. I spent like a month in that place. If you are good at skiing and if you want to ski or learn or something like that, you definitely need to Google this location. It's spectacular. And I also I also want to visit Dubai or Abu Dhabi or something of the exotic destination,
Yeah, like Qatar.
which I
yeah.
probably will, inshallah.
Inshallah.
I think. I don't know if it would be very soon or something. I don't think so. But probably in a couple of years. I think we will go together in that trip. So
Why not? Actually, I want to visit Dubai again. I say again because when I went to Australia, you need from Macedonia, you need like 3 airplanes. You go like Skopje, from Skopje to Istanbul, and from Istanbul, one of the destinations before Australia is like Dubai. So when I saw them as a 9 or 10 year old, that was like a out of body experience, like a wallpaper you see on Google Images and stuff like that. So even though I technically was in Dubai, I didn't like visit it as a tourist. It was just a stopping by destination to get another plane to get to Melbourne, Australia. So I would definitely have that on my bucket list. I want to visit Bora Bora as well. The reason I haven't done it yet, I want it to be for my honeymoon when I get married. So I want it like to be a special occasion with me and my future wife, God willing. Also, other places I've visited, I like Budapest. It was a really nice city with my friends back in high school. That was amazing. Yeah, Hungary is a great place. Also, Albania, I know you've been there, you said. Like, Schengen was decent. Durrës is nice. Elbasan is nice. Fish City is an amazing place for seafood lovers.
Samil is something else actually.
Yeah, Xamil is very nice as well. Tirana, the main city, is amazing. I just watched Oppenheimer. Like, it was an amazing movie. 3 hours went by like 3 seconds. So yeah, there's.
Oh wait, am I the only person who haven't watched Oppenheimer?
Probably, I don't know.
Tell me in the comments.
Yeah.
Just tell me.
Have you
because
guys
I haven't
watched-
watched?
Have you guys watched Oppenheimer?
And actually, I didn't even saw Barbie.
Yeah, I didn't watch Barbie either.
If one of you girls want to watch together, just hit me up.
Yeah, I didn't watch Barbie either. When you actually go to Cineplex, like in Toronto or whatever city you're in, to the right there's Oppenheimer, and to the left there's like Barbie. And actually, while I was a free agent for basketball, a bit off topic, I searched for a captain of an Albanian club, and I wrote them on Instagram. And funny thing is, the next day when I watched Oppenheimer, I met him right there. He like manifested there, and I spoke to him. That was like such a cool experience. Anyway, back to the main topic, like travel destinations. As I said, I've visited 17 countries, and we mentioned a lot of them. We can't mention every single place we ever visit.
Actually, yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
be so long. Yeah.
Yeah, so even though this is a podcast,
But if someone want to visit some places and don't know where and how and which places, just tell us, and we will make a longer video talking about the experiences that we had or something like that. I think it would be good idea.
yeah, it shouldn't
Make that
be.
video. So, but if you want to, just tell us.
Yeah.
Don't be shy.
Yeah, or if you guys have visited a place and we are yet to visit, you guys can like recommend us and the exact place in the country, so we can visit and have an amazing time as well. And as you mentioned, like, we shouldn't just mention places as well. We should mention the experiences, like you said, with the coffee in Istanbul. I remember in Prague, we were like a few days there with our high school colleagues. And one girl invited me over at 4 a.m. and I taught her how to play poker until 4 a.m. And the other 3 girls were like her roommates, and they were watching. And it was so chill and amazing. And that's all I'm gonna tell about this story. The next day, we went off to another city, which was, I believe, called Karlovy Vary. It's like a smaller place in the Czech Republic, but it's an amazing city as well. And that was an amazing experience as well, man. So yeah, we were also on a boat. I don't know if it was Bratislava in Slovakia. I actually believe it was Hungary, man. I believe it was Budapest, and it was an amazing, like, big boat. They gave us to drink some alcohol. I actually rejected. I didn't want to get drunk that night.
That's my boy.
Yeah, respect to everyone who doesn't drink.
Don't drink.
Yeah, don't drink, man. We're against that thing. Just don't do it. And anyway, yeah, that's about it, man. Do you wanna like say anything else about the topic?
I want to say about this topic because I was planning to go with a friend in Romania
Yeah.
for 10 days. There
Yeah.
was something, I don't know exactly. He offered me, like, we can go to Romania, it's this and that. And I was like, oh, cool, we will go. Everything was set up. We were planning to visit the Dracula Castle, or I don't know how the name is. Don't get mad at me.
Everyone knows what we're talking about.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
Everyone-
Just,
yeah.
I just don't remember. I'm so tired today. I was working something else, and then the last day, like tomorrow we need to go, and I wake up day before the trip, excited, happy. I was about to start packing this and that, and my friend called me and he said, because of the coronavirus, the thing is like canceled.
Wow.
It was really, sad moment. Like I was literally, oh, I'm gonna pack up. I'm gonna go to Romania.
Yeah.
Everything's cool.
Yeah.
And then he called and we don't go. And I was like, ah. Shit. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Stoic mindset that was out of my control, and
Yeah.
I accepted the fact. And
That's so funny
That's
that you.
it.
That's so funny that you mentioned that. Actually, I actually had to go to Romania. I believe it was my third year of high school, and everything was set. Like the school would pay for the trip, and the last
also
moment.
for Romania.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that I just remember it because you said it, and I was 16 at the time, and I was so happy to go. But last minute, something happened at the school, like an important exam or like an important exam week, and we spoke. Me and my father spoke, and he was like, "You shouldn't go, man. Romania is always gonna be on the table. Take your school serious, and maybe a factor or variety of other reasons. However, I just didn't go. So that's funny that maybe different reasons, but he didn't go to Romania and I didn't go. But one day maybe we'll go. Why not? We want to visit
We
Romania.
need to go like together,
Yeah.
also in Romania, just because it happened.
Yeah.
The almost same thing.
Yeah.
Actually.
The Balkans are great, man. Like we're from Macedonia, so Struga's a great city, I'd say. I love the aqua park there. I go almost every year, multiple times.
Struga is something else for me.
Not that I'm from that hood in the village, but Kosovrasti, the mountains of Kosovrasti, man. We have an aqua park as well. I've been over 100 times there, potentially more.
Arguably more.
I like
Because
it.
I am not from Kosovrasti, and I've been like 100 times. So
Yeah, and it's amazing because other aqua parks have just normal water in the summer, but this aqua park works 365 days a year. And you're gonna say like, how does that work? Isn't the water cold? Well, it isn't because we got thermal baths, and it's like an interesting experience. There's 3 types of saunas. It's really good. It's really good. Not just because I'm from there.
the good thing is outside it's cold. It's like 10 Celsius or something, and you
Yeah.
go there and you swim in a open pool.
Yeah.
It's something you should try.
Yeah,
Definitely.
you need to experience
Yeah.
it. Sometimes you can't even put it into words how good
it
it
cannot
is.
be explained by words. So.
There's also like multiple indoor pools, but with the outdoor pool it's pretty interesting because, as he said, it's cold outside but very hot inside, so it's like a very interesting type of feeling and vibe. Also, like for Macedonia, Bitola is an amazing city. Skopje, obviously, the capital, is amazing. And the Balkans in general, man. I've played like for my college basketball team when I was 18 for the University of Goce Delchev of Štip. We went to Bulgaria. It was an amazing experience. We went to the finals. I scored a game winner from like 9 feet, and my coach was screaming because I was like the tallest guy on the team. Don't shoot from there. Don't. And he specifically told me not to shoot from there. But there was a lot of girls watching, so I had to do it for the chicks.
Bro is living the dream.
Jordan Poole style. And after that, we had like a Swedish table. It's called in our language in Macedonia. I don't know if it's the same in English, but I believe it's called a Swedish table. Like when they have all the toppings and all the food everywhere. From their university in Bulgaria and Sofia. That was amazing as well. And then we had like an after party the next day with all of the professors, the students, the cheerleaders. The cheerleaders were amazing. Shout out to them. I know a lot of them got TikToks and are very famous. So if you're watching this, I remember you guys. I don't think about you guys.
You said guys? You assume their genders? Cancel Don Dini. Cancel Don Dini. No, I cannot accept that.
When
That's joke. That's joke.
Anyway, when I said guys, I meant like actually I meant the girls who are the cheerleaders.
Speech, like,
Yeah, it's just a form of speech the way
Yeah.
I call them. Like even if I saw like a group of girls, I'd say, "Hey, what's up, you guys?" It's just like it doesn't mean like gender-wise. It just means like
just
"Hey,
don't take this serious.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. Anyway, Bulgaria's amazing. Serbia's amazing. Macedonia's amazing. Czech Republic. You said Italy is great.
Italy is something else. Actually, I've been Italy like 4 or 5 times. I don't know, and I've got an opportunity to visit multiple places, like in winter. the place I mentioned before. Also in summer there are like some good beaches and things.
Funny thing about Italy, man. As I said, from Kosavrasti, not just because it's my hood. I think everyone from Kosavrasti, except me, has been to Italy.
No way.
and
I need to take you there.
another funny thing is, I'm probably the only guy with an Italian visa who has not visited Italy. So when I was like 4 or 5 years old,
Ma perché? Allora! Shoot out to all my
Anyway.
Italians there. I
Yeah.
love you guys.
Yeah, when you get a yellow card. I still haven't went to Italy, but I really want to go. I even have friends there. Of course, as I said, the whole hood is in Italy. They only come back from like,
Actually,
for the
they
summer.
have friends here.
Yeah, they have friends here, not the other way around. And yeah, my father wanted to get the whole family to Italy, but something happened in the meantime. That's maybe for another podcast and a story time if y'all want it. And I simply didn't go. But God willing, one day I will go to Italy. So yeah, I think like this was an interesting topic about countries.
Yeah. And you know what's also interesting? Your watch on your wrist.
Yeah, the stuff you can resist, cash flow. Shout out KSI.
What you say, you know what I'm saying. Actually, right now I'm with a new watch. And if you wanna get a watch, you shall check EAV Jewelry right on Instagram and order yours. What you waiting for?
Sponsored video.
No, it's not. I
Yeah.
just wanted to give them a shout out.
Yeah, YouTube, in case you think it's a sponsored video, it's not, because on my last channel, like, I don't know how,
Okay,
over
okay.
20 million watch time.
We didn't put no links, nothing.
You
like-
guys took over 20 million watch time, which is thousands upon thousands of dollars. You said it was sponsored. It was never sponsored, YouTube. So don't take it literally.
We are joking.
Yeah.
Chill.
But yeah, if anyone wants to sponsor us, you can send me $2 million in crypto and you'll get like a 10-second ad if you want that. If not,
10 seconds.
have 10 seconds for $2 million.
And long.
Long? Okay,
I
$4
don't
million for 5
I-
seconds. For 6 seconds.
5, 6, something
6
like
seconds, $4 million.
that. Deal.
We accept BNB, Ethereum.
Actually, right now I'm on discount. For only $3 million, you can get 10 seconds.
Whoa.
Only 2 days.
2 days.
Last 2 days.
When this video releases.
When from the date this video releases, you got 2 days for that.
That's a bargain, bro.
Special offer.
That's a bargain, man. Send me one of your crypto accounts later, man.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah. Anyways, we're moving on to the next topic because we can talk about any topic for hours. Where are you going, bro?
I was moving to the next topic.
Oh, man. Is that funny or cringe, guys?
It's
Co-
cringe.
He knows. We could talk for hours on any topic. If you guys want us to talk about the other countries, cities, villages, whatever we visited, seas, basketball courts, arenas, whatever y'all want, we can talk about that. Or places we are going to visit. But we're moving on to self-improvement, like a generalized theme. Like how do we self-improve in life? What has helped us in life? It can be about any topic whatsoever. So you want to start it off? Like any life hacks, anything to self-improve? What has helped you in your life to get to where you are?
Actually, right now I'm not where I want to be. I need to say this.
Yeah.
I got a long way to go, but something that really helped me. Now, please don't get me banned. But Andrew Tate said something that really changed my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Should I tell it right now or no?
Well, the Matrix is
Let's-
about to nuke
let's-
this video, but let's
I
go.
know, but now let's hear you. The viewers will wait a little bit.
So you want me to continue on the topic and you can go on. Okay, watch time, man.
let's-
YouTube
let's-
guru over here.
I'm YouTuber, like
Buy his
not
course
from
for
me.
$99.
Actually, it may actually happen, but
Yeah. In the future, stay tuned.
Yeah. just be there.
Yeah. Anyway, about self-improvement. I started self-improving, I'd say, when I just started high school. I was always tall. I was like 6'3" in the 8th grade, and then, but even though I was tall, I was very skinny. I was 69 kilograms and 192 centimeters. So that weight for that height is very, very bad. I could see my ribcage when I was showering, when I just came out the shower, and that wasn't. I don't care what you say, what type of affirmations, what YouTube videos you watch.
I can see them right now. Wanna see? Nah. Chill,
No,
chill.
that's not to offend anybody. I'm just sharing my journey, so maybe I can motivate. I was like that, like what the first 15 years of my life, and then I started my fitness journey. I was working out beforehand at home with friends, with weights, playing sports, mainly basketball and football earlier. However, you need to eat, you need to bulk. So I just started my fitness journey. I got my gym membership, sneakily even because my parents, my family did not want me to go to the gym because of my ophthalmologist, of my eye doctor. That's a story for another time. We need to stay on the self-improvement train. If y'all want the story, y'all can comment or let me know. And that really helped me a lot. I went from 69 kilograms to 99 in maybe 2 years. And it was,
from 69?
yeah, 69 kilograms to 99. That's
How you gained 30 kilograms, bro?
So basically, I went on a diet, which helped me bulk. I wasn't eating anything, man, when I was 15, and I wasn't even aware. You know how people say who are skinny, oh, I eat a lot, man, but I don't gain weight. Or when fat people say, my friends eat everything, but I eat nothing and I'm fat. That's not true. If you actually, for most people, so if you actually are sick, you know, like
That's something
that's something entirely different. If you have a medical condition, you know, that's your thing. But I'm saying, like, for normal people, if you count your calories and how much you actually eat on like a calorie tracker app, you will see why you are the way you are. So I bulked up like 30 kilograms. That helped me in basketball, with confidence, with women. Everything changed for me from that point on. And after that, I could bulk up to 111 kilos. Then, like right now, I was on a diet and I lost 18 kilos. It's basically just tracking your calories and your macronutrients. So what are macronutrients? There are three types of food categories, basically. You have your protein, which, if you ask me, is the most important. You can like Google and check how you can get protein. First of all, I wouldn't recommend supplements to be like your main thing, even though I do use supplements. I use protein powder and protein shakes directly bought from stores and protein bars. However, that should be secondary to your main diet. You should eat fish, all types of fish you can. If you can, like, eat sardines, tuna, eat chicken, like any type of meat, but I just suggest chicken and fish mostly. And also, like, the other two macronutrients are carbohydrates and fats. Fats are very important, especially for the brain. So you can just think, yo, I have six-pack abs, I'm looking cool. You need to also work on your mental. So I just want to stop about the fitness journey there. If you need like more help on that, on eating and working out, we can continue that another time. Because I said the mental, I want to continue with that because self-improvement is not just the body. It starts from the mental as well. So I think affirmations are a big key. Saying stuff in the morning or the night you want to believe in yourself. For example, let's use the example I had earlier. Let's say I was 69 kilograms, but at the very moment I was skinny, right? So I would tell myself I'm actually 99 kilograms at that point in time. So it feels like a lie at that moment, but eventually when it happens 2 years later, you're like, whoa, this actually manifested. I'm actually 99 kilograms. I actually learned this later in life, not at the time I was doing this, but it subconsciously helps you. Anyway, I will continue after Ermo about the self-improvement thing. I want to see what he left us on the cliffhanger earlier.
Now, let's get back to the quote from Andrew Tate.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Breathe air. You don't need a vape. My vape's done charging. Load it up.
So yeah, that was the quote that helped me a lot.
Yo, that's so inspirational.
Especially when he said, it changed my life. I don't know what to say. Now, let's get serious.
Yeah.
You had a nice transformation. I gotta say that. Right now, I'm right on that journey.
Yeah.
I've gained 7 kilos.
Nice, man. Respect.
Yeah, I was literally like, I don't know exactly. I think 1 meter and 84 high and 57 kilos weight. So it's kind of bad, you know.
Okay.
And right now I'm at 64. So now I gained 7 kilos.
Yeah. and we only getting
I will,
up, bro.
I will try at least to hit. I don't know what's the perfect, like, if you are 1 meter and 84 in high, you gotta
Yeah.
weight 84 kilos.
Yeah, like weight to
It-
height ratio.
Yeah,
The ratio,
weight to
yeah.
height ratio needs to be the same after meter.
Yeah.
For the
It really
height.
depends on your goals, guys. Like,
I want to.
it really depends on your personal
yeah,
goal.
that's my goal. I don't know how I'm gonna achieve this because I have a problem. I don't eat a lot of things,
Yeah.
which I need to be eating. But as a grown old man, I gotta figure it out, and I will keep you update. Now let's get back to the things
I
that I was
believe in you,
using.
man. You
Thank
can
you,
do.
man. Now let's get back. I think which helped me the most was increasing my meat increase,
Yeah.
like steak and everything.
Yeah.
And also I was using gainer
Yeah.
for the weight.
Like
So
weight
I
gainer
think, yeah,
supplement. Yeah.
it was, as you said, it was secondary. I first focused on eating like steaks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But as I said, I'm not satisfied with my results right now because right now I'm so skinny, and if everyone see me, it will be like, "You're so skinny." But if someone knows me from my past, like
Yeah.
2 or 3 years ago, they're like, "Oh, you're doing nice,"
Yeah.
because it really, the change can be seen by a person who knows me how I was
Yeah.
to how I am now.
Yeah, I can
No.
see like you're getting bigger from like a couple years
Yeah.
back.
Because I was like, and also for that, I don't know, I think I didn't do nothing, but I was like, when I was middle school, I was the shortest guy in the class.
Really?
And right now, I'm pretty tall, like, I don't know, in American measurement or something,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
6'1", I guess.
Yeah.
That's how the...
Yeah,
phone
184
says
is around 6'1". Yeah.
I think 6'1", but I don't know if it's possible to get more. But I wish I will grow a little bit taller.
Well, it's really
So,
yeah.
I don't know. Is it actually possible to do something to get even higher?
To get taller.
I mean, you are like 2 meters, so that's why I'm asking you.
yeah,
You know?
I'm 6'7" actually. I'm exactly 200 centimeters tall, and
Actually, just give me 1 second. I need to check exactly.
What?
184 centimeters to. It's inches.
yeah,
Inches and feet. Yeah.
inches and feet. 6 feet.
6'1". Okay, never mind.
Yeah, around 6'1". Yeah, we were right.
Around 6'1".
There isn't like a formula to get taller. I think it's mainly genetics. A lot of people tell me because I've played basketball most of my life, because like,
I
you
don't
stretch
know.
and jump and rebound, it might help you a little bit, but not that much.
Just once.
And also people like say your diet. As I said, until I was 15, I was pretty much borderline anorexic. I could see all my bones, so that's not really the case, you know. So also like medically, your growth plates, you can like check them and try to get taller, but it's mainly genetic, and I think you should accept your height as it is. It is what it is.
I actually accept it because even if I stay what I am right now, I would be.
You're tall,
I
man.
would be okay.
Most
yeah.
people
Yeah,
would be
yeah.
like, "Are you crazy, man? I wish I was your height," right? You know what I mean?
But now I wish I was like. Actually, that's something that I'm gonna say right now about
Yeah.
the self improvement.
Yeah.
Every one of us is saying, "Oh, I wish I was taller." Oh, I wish. My ring just fell off from my finger. What? I need. If you want ring, you can check.
Link in the description.
Not
below.
sponsored video. Not sponsored video.
Yes. Give us all the money. YouTube. The money.
Where I was right now.
YouTube. Where's the money?
Send us the money.
Thank you for the money.
See you. Now, let's get back to the topic. The problem that almost, if not everyone has, is I wish I was taller, I wish I was better, I wish my hair was better, I
Yeah.
wish this, I wish that. The wish doesn't change everything.
Yeah, true.
If you don't start doing, like if you don't start taking action, your wish is useless. Definitely. Like definitely. Because I wish I was millionaire. Oh, let me see what's on TikTok. That's just not how it is. Like you need
Yeah.
to take action. Even if you watch 1, 2, 3, 5,000 of podcasts about
Yeah.
self-improvements and making money, but you didn't take action,
Yeah.
you will have no results.
True.
Simple as that.
I agree.
It's so simple. Like
The work works. You gotta work.
that's it.
Yeah, I agree completely with that. You first of all, however, you have to have the mindset that you can succeed and that you will get there. Because I also know, vice versa. There's a lot of people who work really hard, man. Like they work 8 to sometimes 16 hours per day, and they don't see results. But when you sit down with them, they're like, "Oh, the economy sucks. Oh, the government. Oh, my parents weren't rich. You know, they have all these built-in excuses so they can sleep better at night and cope. They're on that copium, you know."
But there's a little problem about those excuses.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, get to work, man.
Literally.
Ermo, do you care about their excuses now? Do you
Do
care?
you want me to be honest or to lie to
Yeah,
them?
nah, man, be brutally honest. This is why we're the best podcast in the
I
world.
don't care.
We don't care, guys. I don't care either.
I
Don
mean,
Don Dini doesn't care. Ermo
don't-
doesn't care.
Don't hate us. Like nobody, even you. If you really like think, do you care about someone? You won't. You just don't.
Yeah,
Like you don't care. Simple as that.
yeah.
Maybe you will say, "Oh, I care about but I don't care." At the end of the day, you only care about yourself.
True.
Maybe your close friends, of course. Like
Yeah,
I do
yeah.
care for him.
Of course, man. Vice versa.
But if I see of course, no way.
Thank you, man.
I do care actually because you need to care about those people. But if you start caring about everybody, you will forget to care about you.
Yeah, man.
And,
I agree with
and
that.
that's a big problem that most of people have. You know, Andrew Tate is in jail. No way, my bro's in jail. No way, did you see David Goggins did something? Bro, first check yourself, make sure everything is okay with you, and then start watching
Yeah.
everything else around you.
Yeah, what he's
That's
saying
my
is,
opinion. If you have something
Yeah.
to counter, I'm waiting.
what he's saying is get a life. Like, for example,
Definitely, like
yeah.
imagine what you're gonna tell your kids. Let's create a scenario.
Okay.
You're like 55-year-old.
Okay.
Your son comes in, your grandson comes in as well,
Yeah.
and they ask you, tell us something. Like when you were young,
Yeah.
tell us some story, how
Yeah.
you spend your time. I was staying on TikTok for 10 hours and 3 hours on Instagram. Get a life.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, I won 7 NBA championships, kid.
Only seven.
Get good, man. I'm gonna be like, get good, kid. Yeah, I agree with that, man. You gotta have like some stories. You gotta have.
That's my opinion.
Yeah.
And also be careful with the stories because don't use this as something bad like, oh, my friend is calling me to drink and to smoke some weed. I'm gonna tell my kids. No, you won't.
Yeah.
You won't be telling these shitty stories to your kids. So make something good.
Yeah, I agree with
Yeah.
that. And to that point, I actually gotta add that, let's say you go to a lot of parties, right? Like first year of college, I went to 50 something parties. And actually my whole life, that's around the number of parties I went. It was just for that semester. I was very successful with my studies. And I was like on the weekends, why not? Let's go. And when I stopped going to those parties, man, you know what I realized? I realized that I didn't see those people anymore. I only saw them at parties. I only saw them drinking. I only saw them trying to get a girl for 6 hours and most of the time fail. And they were just coping about life. They were also gamblers. I'd say gambling. Me personally, I had a terrible gambling habit. I don't want to share bad stuff I did, but it matters the intention of what I did. So my intention is for you to never do it. And when I share my experience, it's like a horrible thing. Gambling is one of the most horrible vices you can have. Just don't gamble, man. And some people, like, they gamble all their life and they say they don't gamble. Yeah, they do. They actually go to Bet365 or whatever Drake and Steve will do it are sharing these days, like those online casinos. That's not good, man. Do not gamble. I had a friend. I was decently affluent when I was in college. I had good money, man, because I worked since I was like 13, even before college, and saved it up and invested it and made money from YouTube and other sources, etc. I'm not saying it to flex. I'm just saying because
Yeah.
I had. And this kid didn't like do anything. He was my friend in college. His father from Italy. How much do you want? Oh yeah, Western Union. Go tomorrow. Bam. Next day, he would go to the casino. He would have $2 left, bro, and he'd like send him 500 euros. And with the $2 or $2 to $5, don't like get me on like an exact number. He would just have for coffee, right? He would just have money for coffee, and I'd be like, all right, let's drink coffee, man. I don't care. It's a bad habit. He'll get over it. He would go to a betting shop to like play Barcelona or Real Madrid. He was like, yo, I'm gonna spend my last $2 to $5 on this. I'm gonna get rich tomorrow. Don't worry. And me, like Dini, you're gonna pay for my coffee. And I was like in disbelief. I was like, yo, yeah, man. I was like, I thought he was joking. And we actually go to the pub, like a Dublin type pub, at our city in the university. We chill, we have a fun time, how friends do, after exams, after basketball training sessions, etc. And the bill comes, and I'm like paying the bill because I had, let's say like a bigger bill, like $50, so I would get the change, and I'm like, yo, are you gonna pay? Because that's like how our relationship was. We weren't like that close. We just knew each other, He was like, bro, I told you earlier, man. Like, you're gonna pay for my coffee. I was like, you were serious, man? He was like, yeah. Imagine the manipulation. He was mad at me for his bad gambling habit. And everyone in the city knew him as the guy who like owed money, who was gambling. It's a really, really horrible habit. So do not gamble, guys. It's not just about what you do, it's about what you don't do as well. So don't gamble, don't drink, don't do drugs. It's simple, everyone says it, but actually don't do it, man. That would be my advice.
Actually, that's my advice also. Like, we kind of share the same opinion on these topics. And I had to add up something when you were saying for the guys who go in the clubs,
Yeah.
and search for a girl.
Yeah.
And these are the exact same guys that says there's not wifeable material in here.
Yeah,
No,
they say
you can find wifeable material if you're not ready for marriage. Because if you do this shit like we counted up before, you're not ready.
Yeah, I agree, man.
First off, if you want to get married, if you want to make changes, first off, start by changing yourself. Definitely. No matter what. You want to be a better football player? Start sleeping better, start training more. It has to be with something with you. Because, as my friend said, you can't be like, oh, I want to be a professional football player, but my leg is hurting, and then the wind when I play was so strong, that's why I can score goals. No, it happened because you didn't train as you should. You didn't sleep as you should. You didn't eat as you should. That's why everything bad happens.
Actually, I don't want to cut you off, but I am cutting you off.
Okay, I don't want to stop.
I just wanted to give like an opinion about one of your points. Like you were, I think, 99% correct, but about the injury thing, I don't want to offend anyone who actually got injured and had a career-ending injury. As we all know, that can change everything in life. So if you actually had no excuses, trained really hard, did your best, came from no money, and you didn't succeed, maybe that was, your destiny. I'm talking about to the guys that like didn't smoke. You actually grinded your mind off.
That's actually, we need to believe in destiny. So.
Yeah, and if it wasn't just meant for you and you actually did it until you were 30 and gave everything, we understand. But other than that, I think you're right. Like sleeping good, eating good. But if you had a career-ending injury, that's understandable.
Yeah, but something. I think Kobe Bryant said that.
What?
I don't know if it was Kobe Bryant right now. I don't wanna mess things up, but you said you had an injury and you said, no, I won't be training today. But let's imagine this: you go to your house,
Yeah.
with your injured leg, and then a fire breaks, like your rooftop is on fire. Now, would it hurt? And you will be, no, I'm gonna wait for the fire to burn me. Or you will start running like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Imagine, or you have like little brother in downstairs.
Yeah.
You will forget about the pain. So if you
Yeah.
really, really want to succeed like in sport or something, a little injury, I don't think it will make a big impact.
No, I truly agree with you. Yeah,
But
that was a cool
like
quote.
if you break something, like you have break bones or something, that's totally like normal if you didn't succeed, because it is how it is. We need to believe in destiny. So take that as a sign for you to try something new.
Yeah.
Because for sure, if you try, there was also another quote that says, I didn't fail. I think it was like that. I didn't fail. I just tried 1,000
Ways that
things."
didn't work.
Yeah. I
It
think
was
you-
Thomas Edison, I think.
I don't know exactly how it went.
Yeah, I think it was Thomas Edison, and he said, "I haven't failed. I just found 10,000 ways that don't work."
It was something like
Yeah.
that. I mean, you know that.
And he was a multimillionaire. I think literally Thomas Edison, bro. Some people will say he didn't invent the light bulb. It was Nikola Tesla. We're not here to argue, but you can't deny
thank to
you
him.
can't deny his success.
Just thank to him who invented it.
Yeah, and his gratitude is key in self-improvement as well. I remember reading a book, I believe it was by Napolen Hill, because I've read 2 books by Napoleon Hill, so I don't know which one it was. Was it Outwitting the Devil or Think and Grow Rich? I think it was Think and Grow Rich. Thomas Edison worked 20 years building a factory, I believe, or maybe like a lab for technology or a mixture, you know, and it burned down one day. Because you mentioned Edison and burning down, you know, so it clicked in my brain. Everyone was like, "Oh no, your life's work. Oh man, you're gonna lose so many employees, so much money." And I believe his reaction was like he was so grateful that he was alive and that the business happened and that he can start over again. So that's like a crazy good stoic mindset and a reason he succeeded, man.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Because you cannot fail if you keep trying.
True, I agree.
Simple as that.
Failure
You try
doesn't
something,
exist.
let's say you try something, it didn't go as planned.
Yeah.
Leave it. Like, leave it. It is what it is. As you said,
Yeah.
stoic mindset. I can't do this no more. And now, I'm gonna try something new.
But if you truly can do it, not like to cope or have excuses.
Yeah, yeah.
Like if you're
definitely.
60 and trying to play cricket in India, they will kill you. You can't do it. But if you're like 22 and you're in India and you can still try out despite that you failed in the past, you should still pursue it, man. That's a random example, but
Yeah,
they know what I
example.
mean.
Definitely. They
Yeah.
better be knowing.
Yeah, y'all better
Otherwise, I don't know what to say.
be knowing. Yeah, man. So yeah, gratitude is key, man. You gotta be very thankful, especially to God, if you ask me.
And actually, I have a quote to add up to this conversation. Everything happens for a reason. Even if it's good, if it's bad. Because sometimes we as a human beings don't know what's good for us and what is bad for us.
Only Allah knows, man.
Only Allah knows.
Yeah.
So definitely you think of something like, this is good, I need to achieve this, but Allah knows something that you didn't know.
Yeah.
And that's why He doesn't give it to you.
Yeah. I
So
agree.
believe it's for your good.
Yeah.
Like,
Everything that
have
happens.
a trust in
Yeah.
it. Have a trust in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Your time will come, definitely.
100%. Just keep working, keep persevering, keep trying. You will get there, no matter how bad it looks. It's especially very key to believe in the hard times. When you don't have a car, to believe that you will have a car. When you don't have your driver's license, and let's say you're failing or don't have the money to pay for it, you gotta believe. That's the exact moment when everyone doesn't believe in you, when you're maybe even your own parents don't believe in it. Not because they hate you, your parents love you and want everything that's best for you, but they see you as this child who's going into life and they don't want you to get hit by life, you know?
Yeah.
But you gotta get hit, because in life, as a human, we're both the sculptor and what's being sculpted.
You gotta be hit in order to achieve something bigger.
Yeah, man,
That's my
Rocky
opinion.
Balboa. If you're down, and you can look up, that's a blessing. Just stand up again. If you have the ability to stand up, just stand up. And if you're down again, that's a life cycle, man. It's like investments. Sometimes you go up, bam, you make 20,000 euros. Wow, right? But then, bam, you lose 17,000 euros the next year, for an example, right? So that's life. It's a test each way. So let's say you got richer, right? You got a new apartment in the best city, the money. That's a test, man. Are you gonna help the people around you? Are you gonna use it for charity? Are you gonna keep being humble? Or are you gonna be arrogant, lose that status, and everyone is gonna be like, yo, he had all that money and look how he treated us. That's why you need to treat the director or the principal, whichever language you use, as same as the janitor, man. Same type of respect. They both do a job that's needed in the school. And the principal and both the janitor. And some rare cases, some people have been both.
When you mentioned Rocky Balboa, he got this quote that's really famous. It's not about how many times you can hit. It's about how many times you can get hit and still get up.
Yeah, you gotta keep
That's-
moving forward. Funny thing, actually, when I was like 16 in high school, I had this graphic design course and watched a lot of YouTubers, and I learned how to use Photoshop during that time. And I actually did that quote on like a Tumblr edit. It's such a good quote and motivates you because it's easy. Sometimes life is easy. Like Kanye West says, "Man, I wish life was always this easy."
Yeah?
Yeah, but
No, I mean, yeah.
yeah. Sometimes life hits you, and all you can do is smile, stand up, and try to hit back.
But actually, when life hits you, it's your time to get back and shine.
You gotta get better. It's like chess. It's like chess. If you play on chess.com or have ever had a chess professor, the best way is, let's say you just are a beginner, but you know how to move around. Then you lose, right? You have to lose because you're low elo. You're gonna find someone that's better than you. That's how you actually get better.
Like, you're gonna find me and I'm gonna beat you up. So simple as that.
You wanna square up?
No, in chess,
Oh,
bro.
okay.
Chill.
You wanna square up, bro?
Chill, bro.
Yeah, in chess, let's say you lose. There is a reason you lost, and the reason is you. You made a move that wasn't good.
It's 100% you, like 100%.
It has to be at least one mistake, and one mistake could be a key to your loss. And you gotta see what that mistake was, so you can remember it and not make it in the future again. And eventually, after hundreds of thousands of matches, you can become a grandmaster. Or even if you're not a grandmaster, let's say you reached your full potential. That's gonna satisfy your psyche when you go to sleep at night. Whenever you go to sleep at night, you'll
Yeah,
be
actually-
satisfied. You'll be like you squeezed. Let's say you're a lemon or an orange. You squeeze the whole orange. You're not gonna be mad at yourself. Everything is out, bro. The
Yeah,
potential
like-
you fulfilled it, bro.
Like, you reach your max, so it's a good thing. But now what I wanted to say is, if life it's always easy, you wouldn't reach like your highest potential.
No way, man. You'd be like,
Because when it's easy, like, it's easy, you wanna just chill, you just wanna be in your comfort zone, that's it.
yeah.
But that's why I say heartbreak, it's one of the best things that can happen to a young man. Literally.
Yeah.
Like, if you get your heart broken, now is your time to hit the gym, to start that business that you were thinking about the last 3 years and you were sharing with your friends, but they were like, oh, you better not be doing this, you just forget it.
Yeah.
Just don't forget it. Just try what you want. Literally, if you want to open something like a business or something, just ask yourself, what would you lose if the business didn't take off? Nothing.
Nothing. You just gain experience.
You're just gonna lose a couple bucks. Like,
Yeah.
even if it's $1,000, who cares?
Doesn't matter.
Money like flows. They came to you, they go away. Never mind. It just goes away, it comes around. It is what it is. But your time, that won't come back. Literally.
True.
And also, if you like start your business and it fails, like you decide I can't do this no more, you will still have a roof over your head, you will still have food in your fridge, you will still have bed in your room
Yeah.
where to sleep.
Yeah, you
Just
gotta be
try it.
grateful.
Literally.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I've tried so many things and there are so many fails, but actually right now, the money I've spent, I've gained back from other source. They came back to me. Like, what's meant for me, it will come.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I agree. Also, to this topic about money, I'd say like write down what you want, man. Like write down write down whatever you think is an absurd amount of money. It will manifest. Trust me. Just pray to God about it. Put the work in. It's like the law of attraction. But a lot of people misunderstand when I say it. For example, let's say you want to pass an exam, right? And you imagine the moment. This is key. You imagine the moment after it has happened. Like you're in the moment and you're feeling it. You feel the grade. Let's say you want an A, right? For the Europeans, a 10 in college. You just imagine the moment you get the grade. Let's say you tell like your parents or whoever you want to imagine, and it will happen eventually. However, when I see this, people misunderstand me. They're like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna sleep in my bed for a few weeks," and yeah, that's no law of attraction. There's action in the word, so you need to put that work in. You gotta study, use the books they gave you, use the materials they gave you online. Maybe try a study course, maybe get a mentor. I've done all of these things. Maybe try various studying techniques like the Feynman technique and the Pomodoro method, like 25 minutes studying, 5-minute break for 6 hours. So action is part of the law of attraction, and I believe you don't attract what you want. Sometimes you do. Like you want, let's say I wanted this phone, right? I really love Samsung Galaxy Ultras, and I wanted it, and I got it, right? I got the color I wanted, everything. However, even though you sometimes attract what you want, you always attract what you are, the vibration you put out. So the vibration you put out is like a radio. If you put, let's say, number 88 on the radio, that's what it's gonna play. So you gotta put the frequency here, and you're gonna hold it. Hold it in your mind. You'll
Clip
hold it
this
in your
moment and watch this clip every day.
Yeah,
if
man.
you wanna achieve something.
It's really helped me in my life. It tremendously upgraded my life.
Definitely.
My trajectory of life has improved vastly because of this. And we're just two young men. We're figuring our lives out as we speak. Like, don't think of us, yo, these guys are pretending to be some gurus. Like, of course, man, we failed. As he said, he failed. I have failed a lot. I've tried over 50 to 100 online businesses. I have succeeded a lot, but I have failed.
The first time when I failed, I was kind of, no, I failed. Maybe this is not for me.
Yeah, it sucks, man. It's depressing.
That thoughts will come even to you. They even give even to you.
To everyone,
to everyone,
man.
definitely.
You're a human being at the end of the day.
But I want you to think this way. If you try something new, either it's you will succeed or you will fail. It's like 50-50, right?
Depends on the situation, but yeah.
But if you didn't try, it's 100-0.
Facts.
So
That's facts.
I'm gonna take 50-50 every day over
Yeah, man.
100% to 0, you know?
And life is more interesting that way, bro.
Definitely.
Let's say, like,
You will have to tell something to your kids.
yeah,
Like, I tried this and I failed.
or
but
succeeded. But let's say we think this podcast is gonna get 1 million views, right? It might not. And let's say the first episode does 100 views. We're not gonna be depressed about it or care, man.
Definitely.
We're gonna be
I
happy we
went
tried,
over that phase.
right? So we've gotten, both of us, millions of views on videos and 14 views on videos, right? And at the start it could affect you. You could be angry. You could be. It depends on your personality type. You could be an introvert and like go to your room and not talk to anybody for a week, or you could be an extrovert and like fight everybody, scream, break your door, or a mixture of these things. But at the end of the day, feel what you feel. It doesn't matter, bro. You gotta like
You
put the
gotta
work.
be stoic and just put
Yeah.
your feelings away
Yeah.
and do what you're supposed to do.
And also, stoicism is amazing. We've mentioned it this episode, the past episode. However, being angry is a superpower if channeled correctly. Like, let's say I lose a chess match,
Definitely.
right? I lose a chess match, or I lose a ping pong match, whatever it is. For example, I came to his place and we played ping pong, and I count myself as a really decent ping pong player, right? He destroyed me, bro, and because of the mindset I had at the time, we played a lot of matches, and because of it, I got better at ping pong, you know? So, what I'm saying to you is, maybe it sucks that you lost in that moment, and you're very angry, right? However, use that anger to propel yourself to be better, if you care about it. Like, if you could not care about ping pong and move on with your life as
that
well.
was
You could be
something
stoic.
just like-
But there's another option, which is positive and self-improving. The others are, like, destructive. Like, if a girl left you or you lost a match or whatever, right? You could drink yourself to death, you could gamble, you could drug yourself. That's not positive. We're talking about positive ways you can tackle these issues with. And sometimes miracles are disguised as the thing that's in front of you and you think it's blocking you, but the actual way to go through is through the thing that's blocking you, man. Another example is I beat him at FIFA.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I did, bro. There's videos on YouTube. And also, like,
No, no,
I
no.
beat him 15-11 at his own home.
I beat you, man.
Bro, why can't he admit? Like, I admitted you beat me at ping pong. Admit it, bro.
I need to.
Anyway.
I deleted the videos when you were donating food.
No, they
When
exist.
I-
They're on my channel. Don Dini Live. You can, like, type
Check
it.
them.
Yeah, you check them. Part 3, I beat him. Anyway, that's a bad mindset to have, not to admit your losses, bro. Like, it's better.
No,
You're gonna
no.
motivate people
I'm
better,
gonna
man.
admit that you beat me
I beat you, bro.
when we were playing basketball in Kosovo Steel.
Bro,
like-
that's not even a competition. I'm just saying something we're competitive in. Like FIFA. Like, I beat
Bro,
you, bro.
I beat you on FIFA. I got videos on my
Bro,
Snapchat.
go to Don Dini Live. And his videos on his Snapchat actually end when he's winning 9-6, but when we were 15-11, he doesn't have that part because he was pissed. This is all facts, I promise.
Nah. I don't think that. It was 11-10, and then we moved to the another room.
And what happened? You lost.
Nothing. My nephew came and we were.
No, what happened with the
we went
FIFA?
there,
And what happened there when we played FIFA again? You lost again.
but that was something else.
We
In my
played
house-
here.
In my house.
Do you
when
remember
we
the
played-
TV here when we were 11-10 up there?
Bro,
and we were
I'm
here?
blind. I'm blind. Like I cannot watch in this.
See
like,
what I mean?
32 inches.
You need to have no excuses. It was his TV, his PlayStation, his game. He paid for everything.
The
But he
controller was broken.
See what I mean? Just admit it. This is ego, bro. This is ego. That's what I mean, bro. Like, I think I still am a great ping pong player. But he was better, bro. That day he was better. You just gotta admit.
Bro, why you admit that? I wanna like
No,
argue
bro.
or something.
Well, it's about self-improvement. That's how we self-improve.
No, actually, it is what it is.
Yeah. It do be what it do be.
Doobie doobie doo.
Scooby-Doo.
To be is to be. To be is to be do.
Yeah, modern philosophers over here. We're teaching you how to self-improve in life. Subscribe for more content.
Doobie doobie doo.
Anyway, as you can see from the previous segment, it's better to leave your ego aside, admit your faults, and get better in the future. Or stoicism, don't care about it and move on. But what you need to care about is, especially as a man, protecting and providing, man.
Definitely.
So yeah, if you have people in your life, you can be stoic, like let's say you lost a job, or you didn't get the interview, or you did bad at an interview, whatever it may be, right?
Actually, for my first job interview, my friend over here was helping me.
That was your
And
first?
That was like first like professional.
Yeah, you had other jobs, but like a
it was
professional company, yeah.
It was like first, and I dressed up. I was so excited, and you guessed it, I didn't get that job. But
Actually, you
I
aced
didn't
you
get-
actually you aced your first interview. You got through. There was a second interview.
Oh yeah.
He actually
From the
forgot.
first one, yeah.
He
I went
succeeded in his
through,
first one.
but the second one I didn't succeed. And what I wanted to say is, thank God they didn't accept me,
Yeah.
because immediately I found something better.
Yeah, man.
At the first I wasn't believing, because I was like, oh, I kinda needed that job,
Yeah.
what I'm gonna do right now. 3 days later everything changed for me.
Yeah. That's very quick,
It
man.
just,
Quick turnaround.
I wasn't believing, to be honest, like what I'm gonna do now.
Yeah,
I was
yeah, yeah.
kinda, I don't wanna say depressed, because I don't believe in
Depression.
in that thing, but I felt it for like 5 minutes. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
no way.
You were going through it.
But after that, I would just get up and I said, it is what it is. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go outside for a walk. And as I said, 3 days later, I got something better. I made more money from it, and that's it.
Yeah.
So if someone rejects you, if the job that you applied for, like you didn't get a
Yeah.
reply or something, don't take it so hard on you, because
yeah.
it will just drain your energy.
Yeah.
Because we as a human beings have energy.
Yeah.
Like it's invisible, of course, but we have it. And if you spend it like only on negative things, guess what? Your brain will just start thinking of more negative things, and this will just expand.
Yeah.
But if you change it up and you say like, it is what it is, let's go for a walk, you call your friends, you have a fun time,
Yeah.
and after that you start thinking positive, and definitely
Yo,
something
friends-
positive.
Friends
Yeah.
are so important, bro. Like, first of all, you are who you hang around with. We all know that. Especially the top 5, let's say 6 people you hang around with. However, it's not just that. It's not about the money or how far they are in life. Sometimes they can get you out of a bad mood, bro. And also, I like to say this: no self-improvement coach or all these podcasts will admit it. Video games most times are good. Let's say you've had a hard day, you've made all this money, you've succeeded. Sometimes you just wanna hang out with the boys, but sometimes your boys, one might be in Australia, the other in Italy, you might be in Macedonia, whatever the case may be, you might be in the U.S. It's not the game itself. It's not the people themselves. They get you out of that situation, and it's an amazing feeling. So video games, I agree. If you're like getting fatter and not getting that job and not going after your purpose and not getting the girl of your dreams, yeah, video games can be bad. But in most cases, they can be good. And not in just those cases, because I don't think just being productive leads to a happy and good and great and generous life. You sometimes you sometimes want moments which fulfill you and make you happy. So let's say you play Fortnite for 2 hours, but you like Fortnite. And you have a roof over your head, as you said, and you have money, and you have basic things in life, and you're improving in your life. You don't need to regret that, bro. There is no need for regret in that type of situation. Any moment you spend in happiness, in joy, it's gonna even attract more money, because at your job you're gonna feel better. Or if you don't have a job, you're an entrepreneur or a business owner, or whatever the case may be. Feeling better leads to attracting better things in your life. You gotta flow where energy goes. You gotta go through the river. And as you said, like, energy is invisible, but it's kind of visible. You kind of feel the aura deep inside in our
I was
gut,
about to say
in our
that.
gastrointestinal system. You kind of feel it, man. It's like the second
I
brain.
was about to say, like, I am sure everyone went through this. Like, you are kind of in mood, you know,
Yeah.
like, nor happy nor sad.
Yeah.
You just go like this. Then you turn on your PS4. You check party. You see all your boys are here. You hop on in a party, and then like you saying, "Hey, yo,
Yeah,
yo,"
what's up?
you feel it.
This is like
Literally,
instant
there's
energy shift.
something
Yeah.
that like
Yeah.
it makes this with your energy.
Yeah.
And from being like this, you're, yo, what's up, my man? Let's
Yeah,
hop on.
yeah.
Let's play Fortnite. As you said,
Yeah.
the game doesn't matter what you play.
It could be GTA, it could be FIFA, PES,
No
whatever
matter,
you want,
but
right?
the vibe is something like irreplaceable. I think that's like one of the best experience, like having good friends
Yeah.
and spending a good time with them.
Yeah.
Literally, you can put me and my friend like in a, I don't know, place without electricity, without
Yeah.
phones. But if you give me my right friends, you're one of them.
Thanks,
Like
bro.
we will be like, oh, there's no electricity, there's no this, and then me, obviously, I'm that one. I'm him. I will crack some jokes,
He's
and
that
then
guy,
everyone
bro.
will start, and little by little, and we wouldn't even think about our phones, about that electricity, about
Yeah,
the
yeah.
place. It will be a whole vibe, and
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
something everyone experiences that. So playing games sometimes may be good.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Anything that's too much or too little could be bad for you. There's people who have died of drinking too much water, bro. Too much of anything, as I was saying, or too little of anything is bad. If you eat too much, you'll be fat. If you eat too less, you can get anorexic. And etc., bro. Anything you do too much or too little, it's not gonna fulfill you in any shape or
Literally.
form.
Even like if you're with your girl,
Yeah.
like if you spend non-stop time with her,
Yeah.
at some point you will be like, okay, give me time for myself.
Yeah, you need space for yourself, even like with
Definitely.
anyone. And that actually,
Definitely.
that space helps you miss each other more if you guys actually love each other more and you're gonna think about each other more.
Okay,
And
right
when
now
you're
we are not dating coaches. Do you want
Hey,
us to
speak
talk?
for yourself, bro. Speak for yourself, man.
Okay, I got some problems.
No, genuinely, bro. Like, also self-improvement. Let's go further about relationships with women. A good woman, a great woman, will make you a greater man. For women, guys, it's not that you need women. There's 4 billion of them, right? You need to be in abundance. However, when you find the women you like in your life, that energy really, really is important in your life. You don't need to be like vulnerable in a bad sense with her, like cry to her about your problems, but you can be vulnerable in a sense. Let's say something in your childhood bothered you, like you were bullied a lot, but today you're a big guy and you stop bullies and you help the bullied kids get out of bad place, like starting a podcast and motivating them, for example, amongst many others. You could tell her about how you overcame that, and then she's gonna have more respect for you and motivate you further.
How much for tips and tricks?
Yeah, I would also say.
I didn't know my bro is a dating coach.
Yeah, as I said, I started my self-improvement journey around 15, and I will tell you guys this story. I had Instagram when I was 14. Before that, I didn't have it, and I was like saying, yo, David Beckham and Cristiano Ronaldo don't have Instagram. So me, David Beckham and Ronaldo didn't have Instagram, and weird. But then there came a day, or like maybe 2 days max, when Beckham and Ronaldo made Instagram, and I was like, okay, I'm making Instagram as well. And my Insta replies were very dry. And they were like for homework. They were like platonic friendships with women. 2 years later, when I went on self-improvement, and I don't want to speak about the fitness and other things I spoke about because you guys already saw that. Another thing that helped me is self-improvement with women. What do I mean by that? There's actually dating coaches online, but not most, but a lot of them are scammers, fake, and don't have good results. They like go to countries and places that women are very easy to get. So in general, like a good humble woman, I'd say read How to Attract Women Through Honesty by Mark Manson, because you don't want to do toxic and bad things. Like Hoodville is cool, but they're like memes, bro. They're memes. If you want to have an actual good relationship with a woman, for it not to be toxic and for you to be happy and at peace and not to be disturbed, you need to attract them through honesty. You need to actually be the person. It's like front end and back end game. Let me explain what that means. Most of these pickup coaches teach back end game. I call it that. They say like, have these pickup lines. Yo, say this. Yo, buy fake followers or whatever to make yourself seem like this grandiose guy. That's bad, that's fake, and they'll eventually smell it. You could get her for like 2 weeks, but is that all you want until you're 60? It really depends on you. But most people I know, they want a happy life with their wife or wives and have few children with them and have a great and amazing family eventually, for most people in my experience, and the studies actually support it as well. So if you want that, you need front end game. What do I mean? Fitness. Like, be the best you can be. For example, as we said earlier, he's like 1.84 m, I'm like 200 centimeters. We're both very tall. But if you got dealt other hands, play that hand, bro. It doesn't matter. You can't change that. So accept it. What you can change is your diet, your sleeping pattern, the way you style your hair, the way you style your beard. If you have one, again, some people have a better beard, some people have a worse one. So use the best qualities you have and enhance the ones you don't. Do all you can. So that's front end game. You don't have to use all these pickup lines. Just be the man she wants you to be. And then you can attract her easily into your life. Because let's say you actually throw money at her, right? Harder earned money, or easier, and it doesn't matter. You could have easier earned money. And you pay for dates. You give her flowers. When the man who she actually wants comes around, he's gonna get her for free, and you just wasted time. So what happened? You're back. You're depressed. You're back to square one. You'll have to learn front end game. So be the man she wants you to have. I can further elaborate in the future on this. It's just like I wanted to give you all a general sense on it and my opinion on it.
Actually, I want to add up something to this. If you want a girl, like, if you love her, but when I say love her, like, you love her to be your wife, not just like one of them girls to, you know what I mean.
Yeah, have a fun time.
I'm not gonna talk on this topic because you know what I mean. What I wanted to say, when you see a girl and if you really want to have a future with her, just ask yourself one question. Does I like my daughter to be like that?
That's powerful, man. Yeah.
So, let's see, you find a girl, I don't want to sound rude right now, but you see her, everything she's doing is, should I start counting?
Yeah.
Like drinking,
so red flag.
smoking.
Wait. So what you're saying is you're gonna count red flags, right?
I mean, that's red flags for me.
Yeah.
But maybe someone like that way.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of different types of men.
Yeah. You know what? Let's actually
like
let's actually
everything.
listen to your red flags. I wanna hear your red flags
Red
and women.
flags, I think they are obvious. Like,
Okay.
I don't want her to drink.
Yeah.
I don't want her to go at club like girls only.
Yeah.
Maybe she will hang out with me. We will visit places. We will check the best restaurants and this or that. But with me.
Yeah.
But if a girl is saying, I'm gonna go only with my girls, and you see her wearing her best dress,
Yeah.
that she even wear that for you, that's like my shirt, right? So if you want to marry a girl and you see she's doing everything possible that you don't like, try to change that. Like, I mean, when I say to change that, you gotta advise her, you gotta show her the better things that she needs to be doing. And if she doesn't accept that, it's time to move on. That's my opinion. Because imagine tomorrow you got your daughter and she's doing everything as your girl was doing before she met you, or maybe even after while you was working. But I don't know. Never mind. So yeah, that's my point. The first question you should be asking yourself when you see a girl, it's, do I want my daughter to be like her?
Yeah, that's powerful,
my
man. That's a good way to think about it. If you want your daughter to be a certain way.
Also, I want to add another question. Is she giving me peace? That's actually also kind of deeper question.
Yeah.
But she can be the hottest girl in the universe. She could be like the girl of your dreams in your mind.
Mm.
But if you came home after a hard work and she's angry with you, nothing. Definitely.
She needs to be your peace, not your problems, bro.
Even if she's not like 10 out of 10, I would take like 6 out of 10 over 10 out of 10. But if she gives me peace,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, basically what bro is saying is she could not be a smoking hottie, but if she gives him peace, it's worth more to him than that. And also, permanent women are better than... Nothing is permanent in this life, except maybe a few things, alright? There's, of course, some things that are, but rarely something
But
permanent.
until that...
Yeah, as they say, like, when they give their vows until death does them apart. So what I'm basically saying is the following. The woman that you want to spend the rest of your life with, or women, depends, they need to be your peace, as he said. For a specific example, let's say you come back from a day of work, whatever it may be, right?
Like a hard day.
Yeah. It's way better if she just asks you how your day was, if she's positive, if she's giggling, if she's funny. Those girls who are like, very angry, they're like, what did you do today? Were you with her? Whatever it may be, right? You want to stay away from them, bro. They're like insecure, they're not helping you. Think to yourself, did you work this hard? Did you work out in the gym today this hard? Did you make all of this money? Just to protect and provide for her, the woman of your dreams, you can choose her, man. You can choose her. The other women in your life, let's say your mother, your sisters, whatever it may be, your cousins, you have to protect and provide for regardless, like they were given. But the woman you choose, bro, please choose smart. And on that note, I am Don Dini, and I'm actually not handing my mic over because we're rich and we have multiple mics. So finish the episode, brother. All on you.
Before I finish, we were talking about the girls and this or that, but when I said that first sentence about the daughter, also you need to think, would you be happy if your son looks like you? And if the answer is not, you start better improving yourself.
You have some work to do.
Right now, I don't know this topic, like from self-improvement, it went to dating coaches or
It's
something.
still self-improvement. It's a part.
Yeah, it's part of the self-improvement.
Yeah, man.
So now my friend passed me the mic. I mean, he doesn't pass me because we are rich. We have multiple mics.
Yeah.
And now I want to sign out this episode. Thank you so much for watching this podcast. If you like this, drop a like. It's simple as that. Drop a subscribe. Do what you want. Do as you please. And if you want some topics that you would like to hear our opinion on that, write down a comment and we will review it, and maybe actually there's a high chance that we will be speaking if the topic is like relevant. So that's for today's episode. See you in the next one. Peace.
Oh, super.
That was good. That was